question. Hey, what's up? It's another Mix It Up podcast. I'm your host, Joel Hawkinson. Of course, I'm here with my buddy.
Hey, Joe.
So today we're going to be doing another one that was thrown at us, Rap Monster and Warren G. P.D.D. music video. I didn't even know this ever happened. And I love Warren G, which means that Rap Monster, really RM is a fan of the 90s. He has to be.
Sense,
So he's doing something with Warren G. He has to be a fan of the 90s. Mm-hmm. I know the influences in a lot of their music, but it just kind of makes me happy to see this. I don't know. It may be just be some remix, but it says music videos, so it can't be a remix. They had to have gotten Warren G involved. They had to have got him involved.
And it looks like it's a full-length song, too. Yeah,
it's 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Okay. Well, it doesn't have closed captions, so hoping it's fully English. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when new things are coming out and whatnot. And if you own a business, check out our sponsor, mk5studios.com, if you need logo designed or flyers or wall murals or billboards or car wraps or, I don't know, digital ad graphics, videos, post-production wise. We have companies we do pre-production with. Yeah. So we're just, they do a lot of good stuff. Check them out. So let's just go ahead and check this out. RM and Warren G. Warren G. Man, I haven't heard that name in a while. Makes me happy. Okay. Wonder if it's going to be pure 90s sound or are they going to mix it up?
Let's see.
This was 9 years ago and he's wearing a mask?
There's some cultures that still wear masks.
True.
Outside of COVID.
Well, this was before COVID, so he wouldn't even know that existed. It might just be he doesn't want to get sick.
Please don't die.
Oh,
내가 널 속이 전까지 Please don't die.
Yep.
나도 복수해야지 Please don't die. You know my Please don't die. This goes out to suckers and the haters and the wackers. You can't fuck with me. I'm with my man Warren G. 그리고 이제 나의 힘으로 working we crease 칼리고 이거 겨우 역전에서 막을뿐 너네 본방사수의 드라마 제목은 나의 이고 내가 뜨기 전까지 절대 굶어주지 마라 그 이중잣대로 온종일 남이 나가며 살아 You a listener 차라리 스피커가 더 맞지 Yeah we the same prisoners fate God has given us 나 욕하는 놈들이 태반 나는 아직 엄마 뱃속에 내가 나의 태반 고맙다 모든 hating 걸먹고 자랄 때까지 떨어진 내 mixtape 나오면 매겨봐라 rating I'll care that shit go Twitter go share that shit 네 좁은 시야 편견 자존심만 tear that shit 본 헤이터들은 뻔하지 딱쓰게 거울과는 당당한 shit Please don't die 내가 널 속이 전까지 Please don't die 나도 복수해야지 Please don't die You know my Please don't die. This goes out to suckers and the haters and the wackers. All the haters, do you wanna ride with me? 이제라도 you can ride with me. People warriors, do you wanna ride with me? 이제라도 you can ride with me. Rap suckers, do you wanna ride with me? 이제라도 you can ride with me. All the listeners, do you wanna ride with me? 지금부터 let's ride with me. 그래 가끔 나 그림자가 나를 조만 지하철로 가네 당황하네 나는 스스로의 어두움을 잘라내 나 밤마다 꽃으로 변해 오롯이 타올라 불에는 그림자가 없단 사실은 나는 너무 잘 알기에 불꽃도 꽃이란다 넌 알고 말을 안 해 아니 넌 나의 향기조차 맡아보지 못하지 내 자존심이 시삭바닥을 기어도 난 죽어도 구걸한 적 없어 네 정이 나는 열판한 자사다워야 절대 뒤지기만 해 성공의 증인이 됐어 네가 날 몰라보고 죽을 때까지 꼭 쪽팔리게 해줘 아득한 상실감에 날 채워도 아직 내게 믿음을 주는 이들이 날 태워줘 You know I go Yeah I make the storm 내 필연적인 외로움이 피자낸 피조모 그 나의 삶 RM 바로 나의 mixtape 듣고 나면 너는 오고 Please don't die 내가 널 속이 전까지 Please don't die 나도 복수해야지 Please don't die You know my Please don't die This goes out to suckers and the haters and the wackers All the haters, do you wanna ride with me? 이제라도 you can ride with me Keyboard warriors, do you wanna ride with me? 이제라도 you can ride with me. Rap suckers, do you wanna ride with me? 이제라도 you can ride with me. All the listeners, do you wanna ride with me? 지금부터 let's ride with me. Yeah, yeah.
All the player haters.
지금부터 let's ride with me. Yeah, yeah.
All the keyboard warriors.
지금부터 let's ride with me. Yeah, yeah.
All the rap suckers.
지금부터 let's ride with me. Yeah, yeah.
P.D.D.
지금부터 let's ride with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love how they were using dissonant chords towards the end. Okay, so
I guess Warren G produced it?
yeah, I think he produced it.
How do you feel? I know you're waiting on him to come in, and
I really was waiting on him to come in. Like I was sitting here like, is the second verse? No, it's the third verse. Is there a third verse? No. Like, I was actually really upset that he didn't come in. I saw that he was there and he was probably helping produce it, maybe even help writing it. I don't know. But man, I really wanted him to come in.
You could just call him up and be like, hey, man.
Warren G, why didn't you come in on a third bars? Why don't you do 16 bars? But no, I will say this though. RM wrote a song that literally could have came out in 94. That song could have came out in 94 and it would have been very popular.
Yeah. This one only has 2 million views in 9 years.
How? That song is super dope. It's very hard to encapsulate a previous decade without being shitty or corny. And that was freaking dope.
That beat was nice.
Oh, the beat was nice. It was mixed and mastered, which, by the way, the board they were using, it's the same one that Kareem has at his studio at magicrecordingstudio.com. Magic, M-A-G-I-K. Yeah, he uses Pro Tools HD2, I think, or HD3. I can't remember which one it is.
One of them's.
It's the same. It's the big board, the big boy board. Big boy board. But really useful board, by the way. Like extremely useful. Like virtually like 96 channels. Like it's ridiculous. But that was a really good song. Lyrically it made sense, which by the way, it actually did have the captions on it, which was very helpful because he did speak a lot of English, but it was just some of those parts I was like, oh, there's captions because I would have had no clue. Don't get me wrong, his timing on it, pristine. Worked perfectly for what he was trying to do. Pristine. Yeah, man, that beat was dope.
It's a completely different style.
It is a completely different style.
He fit it.
And that was a
They're
decade
like,
ago.
Waiter, do you want to ride
Yeah.
with me? It's like, wait a second.
I mean, he was like 10 degrees away.
That little Machiavelli in there.
Yeah. It was like 10 degrees from Tupac, let's be honest. But is that a little bit of Nate Dogg in it? I mean, like he had a lot of influences. Man, he really loved 90s rap and R&B. I think he honestly really, truly loved 90s R&B and rap because that was so dang close. That could have released in 92.
This song is one reason I always tell artists when they're putting albums together, it's always good to have different people produce on it.
Yeah.
So then you
have a mix.
You have a mix and you can be like, all right, well, here's what I can put my sound onto theirs and how it works.
Yeah.
Because you put that on next to any of the other stuff we heard with RM, is like, that's not the same guy.
Well, it's because stuff, okay, like you can get like a certain thing that you hit and you know you hit. Like when Justin Timberlake did his solo album with Timbaland, you're like, yeah, that's going to sell. So we good.
I mean, that was also one with the two of them, so it makes sense. It was kind of like
they co-wrote it and produced it together, and they had other artists and people in it and involved. That's what I'm saying. You got to have a mix because you'll come up with better stuff. Yeah. That's why bands can come up with some pretty crazy stuff. But if you have like a band with one writer, then it's like, okay, well, you're just going to be doing that writer style.
Right.
Unless that writer style has eclectic nature or multifaceted, which is very unusual.
Yeah.
Most artists and musicians, they have one lane, maybe two. They don't. I'm saying like the bulk of musicians out there have one, maybe two lanes. Like most of the players and musicians that are multifaceted are session players, because they can literally change up their style, tweak their style to fit other artists because they've had enough practice, troubleshooting, time, and have dealt with it. I mean, doing live shows as well as recording and things like that. But most artists, they just don't venture to that.
Yeah.
That's why you see a good amount of artists, if they actually do try and do something different, right? They've been doing the same thing for 10 years and they try to change it up and try something. Not always successful.
Yeah.
Like Aerosmith, what was his name? Steven Tyler, his vocal cords got damaged. At least I think that's the story. His vocal cords got damaged. So then they came out with an album which was completely different than what the stuff they'd done before. And then, of course, eventually came to like songs like Stayed Awake Just to Hear You Breathe Out. Once that came out, it was like, oh man, they found a new level of fame. How the hell did they do that? Because it felt like it just renewed. And then for another decade, they were extremely popular, you know? You get lucky on some of that, but believe me, for every Aerosmith, there's so many others that don't get that. Like, I mean, I still feel bad for, what was it, Nelly and Tim McGraw. I mean, Tim McGraw still kept going, but Nelly's career kind of died when that happened. And who else had something like that happen too? Where they tried to venture out and it failed. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember who it was, man. It was someone very famous. And they did that and they just went and like just shit the bed. What was it? Oh, this sucks. I can't remember. I'll Google it later. And then I'll tell y'all later, but you won't care because you won't remember the reference either.
You can put it in our comments when you remember.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We got to start doing that more. I keep forgetting to, and we get busy and we get distracted and we don't look at the comments at all. And it's like, I mean, the reaction videos are harder to do on because it's like, people are like, you know what? That's not what happened. What happened? This happened? Oh, that's cool. You're not mad at me? No. Like, was that what you were trying to accomplish? I want you to get mad. It's like, I don't do that. I'm sorry.
I want a reaction.
I gotta care about what you think for that to work. Human beings were awesome and well, I love the song. I thought it was amazing. I think it's dope.
It was dope.
And the video was dope too. And good to see Warren. Well, good to, man, I wish I could have heard him. I really wanted him to pop on. Is there a Warren G? Did Warren G release a single? So he just did producing and production. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I was right.
I wanted Warren G on that so bad. I was hoping it was one of those videos where they like cut off one of the verses and then put it on a different video with a different music video. Some of those get weird. Good times. I like the video. I like the music. I enjoyed it. And I've been in an aggression kick lately. I want to hear some rap lines. I want to hear some funk. I want to hear some some violence. No, not violence. I just want to hear some stuff. I want to hear some aggressive. But yeah, G. That's that guy. Wish he did more stuff, or is it just production and producing? Have you heard anything from like? Oh. Anyways,
no idea. That'd be a dub question.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when new stuff is coming out. Go ahead and check out mk5studios.com. If you're a business and you need some graphic design, web design, or video pre and post production or post production, we have companies that do pre-production and printing and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So give us a call. We'll see what we can do for you. Other than that, better health, better wealth, my friends. Do you want your own call tag? Is that what it is? I say better health, better wealth, and you say good luck and good night.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just making fun of you. I'm sure you see it when you edit. So I'm good.
I see it so much. And this is why I never see comments where it's like, Joel's being mean to H. They're like, he deserved it. He doesn't stop. No, none of them say that. Actually, they don't really pay attention to us at all. It's just whatever we say, that's what they react to. So, which is how it's supposed to be because it's a reaction video, right? Mm-hmm. Anyways, better health, better wealth, my friends. Have a good day, good night, and good luck. No, better health, better wealth. That's my tag. It's always been my tag because that's why I like it. You guys have a great day. Do something nice for somebody. Do something nice in the world. Be special. Be happy.
All that.
Yeah.